That's not on. I just started recording it and it's completely wiped it. Anyway, hello and welcome to a video. I don't know. That's my intro. I'm Max. You may know me, you may not. But anyway, this is gonna be kind of a yap of stuff because I'm watching this video by Solus and it's called "Is It Really That Damn Phone?" It is really that damn phone. You know when your parents, like your mum or your dad, I don't have a dad, but that's besides the point. You know when your mum and dad, when you were younger, or now when you are this age, whatever age you may be, would say, like you would say, "Oh, I feel sick," or "I'm tired," or "I'm bored," and they would say, "Well, get off that phone then. It's your phone. It's making you sick. It's making you tired. It's making you bored. It's making you annoyed. It's making you angry. It's making you sad." They were right. They were right. Like, you don't want to admit it, but it's true, and you know it, right? Like, say it right now. Say it right now. Say it with me. It is that damn phone. I don't know why that took me so long to remember what I was trying to say, but which I have just said. But it is the phone. It is the phone. If you were to look around wherever you are watching this, which I assume is in your house, in your bed, on a TV, because what else are you doing? On your phone? Are you on your phone right now watching this? Maybe get off it. Maybe save this video. Guys, no, shut up. Like, maybe save this video and watch it later. Like, when you actually need to. I will say one thing before you do that. Turn off your phone. I just ended the video accidentally. I didn't mean to. Anyway, turn off your phone, right? You need to stop. You need to actually be in this moment right now. Like, if I look around and I'm not paying attention to this, I am in this moment. I'm still yapping about this because, like, it's a topic that people should talk about. But I can go back to looking at this, and now I'm like locked in on this. I'm focused onto a task that I am doing at hand. If that makes sense. I don't know if those words. I'm focused on what I'm doing at right now at hand. Whatever the fuck I mean. Anyway, it's the phone, right? Like, if you were to look around any time, like if it's 7 o'clock at night on the 12th of March or April or the 11th of June, I don't know if I can swear, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know. I don't know what day, what time, where you're watching this, whatever. You are doing this right now. It is your choice. It's a conscious choice. Forgot the point I was trying to make. Right. Yeah, if you were to... You can see my brain is going fast. I'm very on this topic right now. But if you were to look around at any given moment, like, obviously I can't look around right now because I'm in my flipping room. But if you look around, well, you're on the bus, waiting to get a coffee, in college, around town where you live, anywhere, if you look actively off your phone, look around at your surroundings, pay attention, observe. You know what I mean, Sasha. Sorry, I'm referencing this because in the other video I tried to record, I kept saying I'm sorry, and then I was like, "Oh, Sasha, I'm calling you out. Only you know this." I clocked it because I said it, and then I was like, "No, I'm not sorry." But anyway, that's irrelevant. Sorry. That's ah. Okay, I'm calm. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that it is the phone, and if you actively observe around your surroundings and observe the thoughts you are having while on your phone or doing something or just actively living, because that's the thing you're supposed to be doing, you know? That's what you're supposed to do. Did you know that? Did you know that you're supposed to actually live your life and not let it pass you by scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling? Oh, AI video. Oh, scrolling, 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 scrolling. You're a mindless drone. That's kind of intense. But it's true. If you don't consciously decide, or consciously think, "Oh, I'm on my phone. I've been on it for 2 hours. My screen time is 24 hours. That's probably an exaggeration, but it is probably true for some of you. Like, if you're on TikTok for over, I'd say 10 minutes. If you're on it for over 10 minutes. And I'm sorry if this is offending you, because it kind of should. It kind of should. And I'm not apologizing for the fact that if I don't know you and you're offended, because fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck. I'm being honest, and you should have an honest conversation with yourself, because if you don't, then you're not living. Living is self-reflection, having the hard conversations, being yourself, being true to who you are and what you want to do, living up to your dreams, not taking shit from people. I feel like I said that one already. Being nice to people, being a nice, empathetic person who actually knows what they want. That's also going off the wrong path. Who knows what they want to do with life, who actually is nice to people, gets along well with people, and... I'm trying to think of another 2, so I can make it 10. Has hobbies, good hobbies, talks nice to people. That's, again, the same thing. But, like, you can't live... this life that we're living right now, and I'm taking a quote from Ren Gill from Love Music Part 1. This life that I'm living, I'll be giving mind, body, soul until I frickin' seeing this vision. That's what you should live by. I live by it sometimes. Sometimes I'm down in the mud and I hate everything and I want to kill myself. That's probably going to ban this video, but I don't care. I'm being honest. Right this second, it is the 11th of February 2026, and it is 6:22 in the afternoon. Hey, kind of rhythm. I'm riffing with it. I'm freestyling this. I have no script. I'm just blurting. What was I saying? I'm 18 right now, right? I turned 18 maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't know. And sorry, the fuck is that? Oh, it's done it. Okay, sorry. I turned 18 3 weeks ago, right? And, like, thinking about it, what have I done with my life that is significant? Like, I try to make music, I try to write lyrics, I draw, I make films, but with all of that, I don't even have a job. That's the worst part about it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that ever, because I'm going to die eventually, and when it does happen, that'll be okay. That's also another thing you need to know. You're going to die eventually. I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing up death. I know it's difficult. I know it's so difficult. I know how fucking hard it is to know, like, to properly know, to understand that you could die today. You could die in 1 minute. You could die tomorrow. You could die next week. I've forgotten the point that I was going to make earlier. But you could die in 20 years down the line. Like, you don't know. You don't know. The only way you would know if you were dying is if you killed yourself. I remember. So I'm 18, right? And I was thinking about all of the stuff I've done the past year and how it was my birthday again. And I was like, what is actually changed in that year from being 17 to 18? And, like, deeping it now, like, properly thinking about it, it is quite a lot, but it also isn't a substantial amount of what I wanted. You know, because everyone has these expectations of you, and you yourself has these expectations of what you want to accomplish in the next couple weeks, in the next couple years, what life goals you have. Like, I want to have been on stage performing my music multiple times by 2033, where I will be, I can't remember the maths right now. I'm 18 right now, 2026. For 4 years' time, I'll be 22 plus the 3, for 25. I'll be 25 years old. And I want to do that. Like, that's my main goal. My main goal in life is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. If you don't fucking get that, I swear to God. Anyway, not the point. Not the point I'm making. This is complete off topic, and I don't care. I have free speech. I have free will. But do I? That's a genuine debate. That's for another video. I don't care. I'm gonna literally bang out a bunch of these videos, because why not? I want to talk, and I want people to know my opinion. Even though they might not care. Even though they might fucking hate me. Even though they might just want to kill me. I don't know. But I don't care. Neither should you. Right? Like, you shouldn't care what people think about you. Because if you do, then you're kind of wasting your life. In a way. Like, you're not wasting your life if you care what people think about you. Like, sometimes it's a good thing. Like, I actually can't find an example of why it would be a good thing. So, maybe it's not. Maybe let's just not do that. Maybe let's all put our fucking phones down and actually have a great conversation together. Because you can talk about anything you fucking want to. Sorry, I'm dying right now and I'm leaving all of this in. I don't care. But, like, put your phone down. Have a good conversation. You can talk about small talk. You can talk about what your name is, what you had for dinner last night, your favourite subject in school, your favourite flower. I don't know, I just saw flowers. Your favourite Marvel character, your favourite language. Or, calming down now, or you can have awesome conversations, cool conversations, deep conversations. In my opinion, this is all my opinion, and you can take all of this for a grain of salt. Sorry, I can't speak. And you could just turn this video off at the first second of this and not care, and you've not made it this far. But I hope you have, because, like, I feel like I've made this engaging by shouting at the camera, but I'm not sure. Anyway, deep conversations. See, I'm trying to remember. The clocks are turning. See, deep conversations. Like, I was going back to Sasha. Hello again. If you're watching this, I hope you are. Maybe, I don't know. If you aren't, I'll tell you about this because you're referencing them out as well. I apologise to everyone else I know who I'm not referencing this because right now it's not relevant. Deep conversations. I was talking to my mate Sasha, who I've mentioned multiple times already, and, like, we met randomly. It was literally a random occurrence, a coincidence, a coincidency. No, I don't know what that was, but basically, I had just had my psychology lesson, which I'm not doing. I'm doing film and TV media as a course, but I'm doing psychology fast track next year, and basically, I just come back from my a trial session from college, and I was walking down the path where I live, and I see Sasha, and I told this to Sasha, but I didn't know it was her. I thought it was a middle-aged woman because normally I never see people I know on that path. And also she had a dog and I didn't recognize the dog until I looked at it and I was like, yo. The dog. Not it. That's rude. Anyway, so we basically, we go on a walk together and we go to, like, a park and we just start chatting about psychology and, like, all of the stuff that I learned today. And I was like, I asked, can you give me a question and then, like, I'll answer it and then you give me, like, what you give me. So she gave me a question, can't remember it now. It was on the cognitive approach, eyewitness testimony. Right, so she gave me is eyewitness testimony, I can't remember the question. I was going to repeat one that I learned in the class. But basically I waffled. You know, that's a thing you can do. Right now, what am I doing? I'm waffling. I'm doing all this arm movements and I don't know why. But, like, this is not what I'm trying to say. Jesus Christ. Sorry. I'm not sorry, but sorry for saying Jesus Christ. You know what? Just take a moment to think about how you should be off your phone right now while I think of what I was trying to say. Okay, that was great. Basically, so we started talking about psychology, and I was answering the question. If it was on a piece of paper, it'd be about that long, like 3 pages worth, maybe 6. I don't know if they're I don't know, but basically, not the point again. But we just continue walking, and, like, I can't remember what the topic shift was and how it changed, but we started talking about more deep stuff, like how people, like, observation. I'm pretty sure that was the thing that switched the topics. Like, we went from psychology, like, observing, like, eyewitness testimonies and how they might be reliable or not. They're not. And then we go to observation and how, like, we are observant and, like, flaws in ourselves, and we were going deep. Like, every step we took, it went deeper and deeper and deeper. And by the end of the hangout, the spontaneous hangout, which was lit, by the way, Sasha, I had a great time. Link up again soon. By the end of the hangout, we had just been talking about, like, our pasts, our futures, the deep stuff that we have, like, just not really told people before. And basically, one of the things we said was, well, at least I said, because Sasha does psychology as well. That's why I started talking about psychology, by the way. I asked her, can you analyze me? Psychoanalyze me. I don't know what the word would be. Probably that. But I asked, can you psychoanalyze me? And she got it right on the ball. She got it on the money. I apologize too much, which is what the first reference was about. This is also completely off topic. I don't know what I'm going to title this video. This is crazy. And then the other one. I did it wrong. I literally did it wrong. Oh, if you don't get that as well. Anyway, so we were talking about, like, fucking hell. Oh. Psychoanalysis, about how I apologize too much and how I over-explain. I assume you do it too. I'm gonna name this. I'm over-explaining, that's the title. I need to turn my TV on because it's the light. Anyway. Do not fucking play, I swear to God. Okay, I'm muting it. But, yeah, so basically, she psychoanalysis me, or analysis, I'm using the wrong terms probably, and came to the conclusion that I apologize way too much and I over-explain. Those two things, which I already knew deep inside, which I didn't want to... That was another thing, a perspective. Pin that, Milla. You get it, another reference to another person that I know. Balls. I'm shooting the hoop. I don't know what's going on. Using too many metaphors and I'm getting confused. I keep clapping and I'm sorry if it's disturbing the audio. Basically. Hey guys, basically. 15 minutes long and plus the extra video as well. Basically, like, I do apologize a lot. Like, this is probably, like, deep rooted in me because I have been doing it recently as well, and we had this conversation in January, which wasn't that long ago, but still. I do apologize for things that aren't my fault a lot of the time. Now I'm explaining more in my life. Over-explaining. Caught it. Sorry for the clicking. Apologizing. You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Not most likely, fact. Fact number one. My little flaws, which aren't flaws, because sometimes the over-explaining does help, because I yap really fast, make no sense to some people, which I do, they just don't fucking listen. That's referencing everyone else. Calming. Fact one. Are you kidding me? Put your phone down. Fact one. This is deep-rooted within me, and I've probably learnt it through the many years of my living, 18 to be exact, which isn't a lot, based on the amount of years people are alive right now. But honestly, I have definitely learnt these traits from people, like my old mates, and learnt it because I had to. Because if I didn't apologise, I would be in shit by people, by my mates who hated me. I know it for a fact. Not the people that I'm friends with now. Past dickheads. Yeah, if you're watching this, fuck you. I've moved past it. I don't care. I've not forgiven them, but what's the right word? No, it's not forgive and forget, but I'm over it. Preach. Just remembered something I did right at the end of my hangout with Sasha. Again, not really relevant, over-explaining. I was about to apologise for it too. Fact 2. Fact 1 was I've learnt this from friends, family, experiences, and my life. Fact 2, it's so deeply engraved in me that it's going to be difficult to stop. You see how this is tying in? You're going to get it in a second. Fact 3, it's that damn phone. You see how it ties? Other people, experiences. What was my second point? I really hope you're entertained by this. But I'm just gonna say why it's because basically it's all phone. Like, if you were to take away from the things that I've done, like the over-explaining and apologizing, and replace it with phone stuff. I don't know what to call that, technology based. Like scrolling, that's learnt. If you're Gen Alpha, what did you grow up watching? your parents on their phones, Facebook, Instagram, scrolling. So what did you do? Begged for an iPad, and then you became an iPad kid generation. You guys might be more fucked than we are. But that's a problem for another video that I might do. I don't know. Hopefully someone else has done it. I don't. Maybe I'll do it, because if someone else does it, doesn't mean that I don't have to. Does that mean if someone else has done it, that doesn't mean I don't have to? I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, like, if someone does something, then I can do it too. You know, like, that's also a thing that you should know. Like, if you want to be an actor, I also want to do that. That's irrelevant. If you want to be an actor, do it. If you want to be a musician, do it. If you want to be a doctor, do it. If you want to be an accountant, do it. If you want to be a president of the United States, go move to America. You won't be able to do it because this is Britain and you have to be born in America for it, but do it. Try it. See what happens. Try and make new laws. I don't know what else to say. So I hope all of this makes sense. Because again, people don't understand what I say or have to say, / don't listen, don't hear it, and don't want to listen, and they don't care. There are a few people, but let me give you an image right now. So if I'm drawing it in my book just for you guys to see it. If this, you're not gonna see. If this in pink is the amount of people I know. Right? That's the amount of people I know. I'm going to highlight it real quick so you guys can properly see it. So, this is the amount of people I know. Yep. I know this amount of people. Most likely. I'm not... Like, I've met this amount of people, I've talked to this amount of people, and... Yeah. This... Maybe a bit bigger, actually. This is the amount of people that listen to what I have to say. Multiple times over... Sorry, you probably heard that notification. Set up from Microsoft, I don't care. You've... multiple times over... this year, the January to now, and last year, I have either been told to my face or noticed by observation. Sasha, again, you're there, I see you. How either told to my face, I'm repeating again, sorry, either told to my face or observed people's body language, facial expressions, emotions, through the facial expressions and body language, that people don't care for what I have to say. That is one of the reasons, I'm going back to flaws of myself, which aren't flaws, and I need to embrace more, of me apologising a lot and over-explaining, because if I don't over-explain what I have to say, because... 3 things, I think. I'm not sure. I just said it. I said a number. 3 things. 1, I talk so quickly. You have probably noticed in this video, like in the past 20 minutes plus, I talk really quickly. Right now, I'm just going slow because it's the end of the video. You see what I did? I just sped it up. And again, basically, I talk really fast. And if I don't slow myself down, that's also kind of a bad thing. I should do that. I just need to, like, people won't understand what I have to say, which is one reason for people not listening to me. Another, okay, I've got a third one now. Another is they don't understand, like, you know that quote, you can't understand people, understand people if they don't understand themselves to that level. I think you can't have conversations that, you can't have deep level conversations if they've not met themselves there. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Basically, I talk really fast, and if I'm talking really fast, plus what I say is all jumbled up because I'm most likely ADHD and have dyslexia. I'm pretty sure I have both. I don't know, because I'm not diagnosed yet because of the fucking waiting list. Whatever. Irrelevant. Over-explaining. Again. Whatever. So, I talk really fast, and... What the fuck? And I jumble up words and don't really make sense to people, right? Normally, like, I've been told to my face, the third thing I will say in a second, that's my cue, that's my pinned action. Hey Miller, I see you. Anyway, I have been told multiple times to my face, by a couple of people in college and in on the bus, that I make them think. Let that sink in. And I'm not about to cut away to me letting it sink in because I do have one, but it's not detachable. Maybe I'll add a video. I'm not even gonna edit this, so I'm not gonna do that. Scratch what I just said. But I make people think apparently by what I have to say, and sometimes I've been told this before, and I'm not gonna say who because I feel bad saying it. But I've been told that they don't like it when I do that, which I do get. Sometimes it is annoying for like hearing like example, having a deep conversation at a pie when you want a pie. I get that. That's annoying sometimes I do that, but most likely I'll do it for like 5 minutes and then I'll fuck off and do my own thing, and then I'll go party or whatever and conversate. But if you don't like the thought of what I have to say or anyone has to say making you think, like if you watch a YouTube video and it comes up with you are not yourself, you are your thoughts, but you are not your thoughts because you are the conscious being experiencing them, and you click away because of the words you, thought, or conscious because you don't like thinking about them. Maybe think about them because I don't even want to get into it anymore because it's so frustrating. But if you don't think about these things, like the things that I have to say, or the things that you notice, or the things you observe or think about, or the feeling and observation that right now I'm speaking, but right now I'm thinking out my eyes. No, I don't even know what I'm fucking saying at this point. But like I think while I speak, like right now I can think hello, and I said it before I spoke it. But I'm not my thoughts. I am the conscious being, which wherever the fuck it may be, maybe up there. But I am the conscious being having these thoughts, right? And I'm just observing them. I don't have to um I don't have to take them as truth, whatever. But being told that that people don't like hearing what I have to say because it makes them think is deeply upsetting, in the way of I'm just a human, and like society type stuff. Like if you can't handle talking to an 18-year-old when you're older or you're like the same age, and you can't handle talking to me talking about some deep ass shit that you probably need to think about at some point in your life, otherwise things will go wrong, then can you handle being in society? Please deep that. Please deep all that I've said here. If anyone fucking watches this, sorry for... I was going to say sorry for swearing, but at this point I've done too many to care. But, like, do you know what I mean? Third point, I'm going to go on to that first. Third point is I talk really deeply. That I've kind of said already, like, multiple times, but I talk really deeply. Like, I prefer having deep talks than small talk, because if you come up to me and just start talking, oh, how was your day? How did you get on with yesterday? How was your meal? How did oh, you just got a cool outfit on. Like, thank you for the compliment, but like, can we actually get into real shit? Like, okay, this is difficult coming up with something, but like, aliens, are they real? Most likely. Pretty sure it's been proven, but everyone just brushes past the fact. Us going to the moon, I don't feel like that's deep, but it's kind of interesting. Like, deep and interesting conversation and knowledgeable stuff. Read a book. Sorry, I just wanted to say that, play it out real quick. But, like, yeah, like, I think, in conclusion, I'm doing this as a paragraph, which is like half an hour long. If this was my reflection evaluation video, I would get demarked with all the swearing, sorry. But in conclusion, the way to live is like, okay, I'm gonna start again because I said like, and that is a filler word. Actually, shut the fuck up. I don't know why I did that. Okay. In conclusion, the way to live is by being true to you, true to what's in your heart, not realizing that your thoughts are not you and you are just the conscious being experiencing them, being in the moment, and experience all that you want. Don't take shit from people. Do what you want. If people judge you, fuck them. Fuck what they think. They're probably insecure and projecting. Most likely. 100%. If you have shitmates, dump them. If you have great mates, keep them. You have free will. Like, most likely. Like, it's not proven, but I like to think it is. Like, I like to think that free will is a fact. Like, fate could be like, oh, you like I will say, oh, it's fate that this happened. Oh, it's fate. It's destiny that we met. This is my destiny to do. But like, who the fuck? Let me speak without having interruptions. Oh, they're calling their dog. Oh, my neighbours. But you have free will, so do what you actually want with life and don't take shit from people. And if people tell you what to do, then they're assholes and dickheads and they don't know what to do with their life, so they're just jealous of you. That's kind of egotistical, but just be you. Like, in conclusion, be you and just live in the present moment. That's all you really need. Really sorry. I'm not apologising, but I feel bad that this is half an hour longer. But whatever. Hope you enjoy. Goodbye.